And the fourth agreement is always do your best. Your best will become better than it used to be. So none of us are perfect. We have bad days and good days, but even our bad days over time can become better and better until we get to the level where our bad days now feel like our best days in the past, and your bad days, will become less bad. So the more you practice the agreements pragmatically and ingrain them into your life, the more you will continue to see improvements. Next, action versus reward. Action versus reward. When you always do your best, you take action. Doing your best is taking the action because you love it, not because you're expecting a reward. Most people do exactly the opposite. They only take action when they expect a reward, and they don't enjoy the action. And that's the reason why they don't do their best. So you always want to be taking action. The opposite of action would be, procrastination. That's what we don't want. You always want to be taking action, but it's important to remember you want to be enjoying the actions that you take. So do your best to help others, but don't be expecting a reward. Be kind to yourself, practice the agreements, take massive action, but always be mindful that you're not doing the action because you want to receive some kind of reward. You're doing the action because you enjoy the journey. Now, you may or may not have seen this movie, Forrest Gump. It's personally one of my favorite movies of all time. The main character is Forrest Gump. And Forrest Gump is far from intelligent. He's somewhat of a simpleton with a low IQ. However, he always finds himself in amazing situations because he tries his best in everything that he does. So he's too simple-minded to expect rewards for his efforts from other people. But through always doing his best, it takes his life on these amazing journeys, and the universe rewards him greatly. So when you don't expect the rewards, that's when they will come. Next, the first three rely on the fourth. So like I mentioned earlier, the fourth agreement is like the engine that runs all of these four agreements. It says, the first three agreements will only work if you do your best. Don't expect that you will always be able to be impeccable with your word. Your routine habits are too strong and firmly rooted in your mind, but you can do your best. And the final insight I got from this agreement was master through repetition. So if you do your best always, over and over again, you will become a master of transformation. Practice makes the master. By doing your best, you become a master. So it's like anything in life. The more you repeat that action, the more you practice it, the better at it you will become. And these four agreements are no different. So you definitely need to make sure that you're practicing these on a daily basis. So if you need to, hang these agreements somewhere so that you're constantly reminded of them, then go ahead and do that. So just to quickly recap, your bad days will now become less bad and your good days will become better. Put action over reward. Never do things just because you think you're going to get a reward. Next, the first three agreements rely on this fourth agreement. And lastly, repetition makes you a master.